When it comes to crime where you live, you told us you want to know what's working to curb it and what tools are out there to help cut down on crime.
So this morning, I'm looking into how drones are helping law enforcement in solving crimes and in keeping officers safe. The Collier County Sheriff's Office is one of 2 agencies using drones in Southwest Florida. And this morning, I'm talking to one of their 12 drone operators about how they're useful in cracking the case. Off the ground and in the sky within minutes, when minutes really count.
Active shooter type scenario. Fleeing suspect, lost kid, lost elderly person. A tactical operation.
The Collier County Sheriff's Office has drones in the air to solve crimes, help people when they need it most, and keep their officers safe.
We have operators that are on the SWAT team. We have operators that are on bomb squad. We have operators in road patrol. We have operators in investigations.
Sergeant Jim Baker, the drone operations coordinator, says before drones, when there was a developing situation or an emergency.
When a helicopter is at its headquarters, it takes probably somewhere around 30 minutes by the time you get it out of the hangar, fire it up, get it in the air, get the pilots. It's going to take, there's some time in there.
But now,
take off. And up we go.
Once they get to a scene, it's up in the air within 2 minutes.
A 77-year-old gentleman that had wandered off from his home. We found him within 26 minutes. The helicopter had just left the hangar.
The drones also have thermal capabilities.
But you can see we're starting to come up. Actually, the camera right there is coming up in the red.
Yeah.
In the wooded area, it's very difficult because people become camouflaged, especially if they're not wearing a color that contrasts with the trees. So by using a thermal imager, you're able to distinguish the temperatures. By distinguishing the temperatures, they'll pop, especially at night.
So that's super useful, whether you're looking for a missing person, suspect search, those kinds of things.
Absolutely.
Really helpful.
You can see the heat, and so if someone's trying to hide from you, their heat doesn't hide.
Before drones, investigators could really only see what's in front of them or on either side of them. But now, with drones, they are getting just incomparable views. They're seeing from all sides from up above.
It gives a bird's eye view that normally the SWAT team can't get. We don't put a manned aircraft normally over a barricaded subject situation, a hostage situation, where the case may be, because the bad guy shoots at a helicopter. Now you're shooting at a very expensive piece of equipment and human lives.
That's another great advantage to using drones, officer safety. I know, it's tough to think about, but imagine an active shooter inside a mall.
The drone could fly ahead of the SWAT team, turn corners ahead of them to see what was up front.
Or even inside a structure like a parking garage.
Get down low and look underneath cars.
So do you think something like this would cut down on the number of officer shootings or police shootings we do see?
I think it has potential to do so. It enhances safety all the way around. We can now see things without deputies having to get as close as they used to have to get.
Now, I do want to point this out. Sergeant Baker says drones do not replace helicopters, only supplement them. I did reach out to every law enforcement agency here in Southwest Florida. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is the only other agency using drones right now. The Fort Myers Police Department says they realize drones are becoming more prevalent. Naples police say they are working on getting their personnel trained and licensed. And DeSoto County Sheriff's Office says they're in the process of getting a drone program up and running. Now, many people have questions about their privacy when it comes to investigators using drones. Coming up in the next 15 minutes, I'm taking those concerns to Sergeant Baker, so stay with us.